What's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna basically be making a video that some of you guys have been requesting is how I became number one, or how to get a spot on leaderboards. I mean, it's not really that like something I really care about too much, but some of you guys have been asking how do you increase your points on ranked, and how do you get that coveted leaderboard spot, I would say. But yeah, there's a lot of difficulties. There's a lot of things, hopefully that some tips I can give you guys who actually look forward to grinding the game as much as I did. And the first thing I wanted to start off with was is you want to focus on the win in the match. I see a lot of people ranking and they're focusing on playing for kills or whatever, and focusing on the win and winning games fast is the best way to rank up in points and the most efficient way. A good example is last season when I was ranking for number one. I was number one for I think like 3 months, and Vig, if you guys know Vig, yeah, he was number one too. And if you look at the comparison, Vig had 400 more matches played more than me, but had still less points than me, and that's because you play for the win. And also, if you're playing for the win, when you win games faster, that's much better for you, because then you can just basically relax and chill. And when you want to play for the win, that's basically the main point I wanted to make. And the second point I wanted to make was you gotta know what you're playing, basically what you're playing in a ranked match. Me personally, I mostly play OBJ, especially in a hard point. I'm basically just sitting on the point and chilling, waiting for my teammates to get all the kills. And in TDM you can slay out, and domination doesn't really matter what you're doing, as long as you play for the win. Capping B and S&D, you want to play for the win. It's not that hard, knowing what you want to do in a match and how to win. But yeah, that's basically it for playing OBJ and Slayer. One of the points I wanted to make was to become on a higher leaderboard ranking, you have to have the time to grind the game. You can't play for like 1 or 2 more hours. And the most optimal time to grind is when you're playing in the beginning of the season. That's just how I see it. Is you want to start off from the first day, and you want to grind as much as you can for the first 3 days. So the first 3 days for me was kind of different. I grinded for like maybe 16 hours for the first 2 days, because you want to stay up in the lead, up in the leaderboard. You want to stay in the top 10 or top 15 for the first 2 days, because you're not going to be number one instantly. You want to stay consistent with your ranking for the first 3 days, because after the first 3 days, people are going to start giving up, and that's your time to basically start up ranking even more. That's your time to push yourself to rank harder. But one thing I don't suggest is to do 24-hour streams. I don't know if you guys have been watching those, and those are actually like the worst thing to do, because when you do a 24-hour stream, it really does affect how you play the game, and you just become super like dead, and you play terribly. And trust me, I've done my share of like a 24-hour stream, but I've never done a full 24 hours. But when you're playing like 16 hours a day, by that 16th hour you just feel so tired, and just really tough to play the game at all. You just feel really tired, and when you're really tired, you play worse. And then the problem, the longer you play, the longer you'll sleep, and if you sleep too little, then you're gonna just play even worse. So you want to manage your sleep schedule. If you are going for like a top 3 spot on the leaderboard, also you want to manage your sleep schedule really well, and consider taking a few hours of break some days. It depends how long you're ranking for, and how long you're gonna hold that position. For example, for me this season, I only held it for like 1.5 weeks. And I personally already don't want to rank anymore, so I'm taking a break because I have other things to handle. So me personally, doing this season was much easier than last season. Last season was a grind, actually. So yeah, manage your sleep schedule properly. That's one of the main things I want to do. Suggest for you guys to do too. And I mean, yeah, one of the other. Alright, starting here. And one of the last things I wanted to point out was you have to grind the game. It's not like you're going to become on the leaderboard and just get there without playing the game. You got to sit down and you got to actually play the game. And the way you're playing the game is not you're not going full try hard. You're not try harding most of the match. Alright, you don't want to try hard every single game, because then you're just going to run out of energy to play the game, and you're playing for endurance. You know, you want to just relax. You know, play the game, try to enjoy it, and you don't want to play a game and just try hard. Otherwise, it's gonna get boring after like an hour or two. You just want to, you know, put on some music, you know, vibe up to some music, you know, chill, you know, put up some beats. That's what I do. Or if you're playing with friends, you know, chill with VC for a couple hours, and you're just kind of, you don't want to, you know, play the game and just like force yourself to like try hard. You know, you don't enjoy your time playing the game. And I'll tell you how I got it. I remember last season, all I did was just listen to music for like 8 hours a day. And, you know, it was just really relaxing for me. And of course, you know, you're gonna feel pressure to, you know, playing against sweaty people. You're gonna feel some pressure to perform well. That's fine, you know. Good to have, you know, some competition when playing rank. It just makes things more fun to play. And, you know, I always enjoyed playing against good people, except, you know, when it's Crashfire or I mean, not Crashfire. I mean, what I'm saying, my brain said it, Crash or Crossfire S&D. You know, those are like one of the two worst maps I hate playing. I don't know why it's in the game. So you'll get your fair share of ranking on those maps when you're grinding. Maybe you guys already have, you know. But yeah, you know, I already, you know, accomplished my goal of getting #1. I put it on Twitter that I'd get it for a week, and, you know, I did already exceeded that amount. Right now, I'm just gonna, you know, take some time to relax. Hopefully, you know, take some days off to break and, you know, regain my form for the championship, because that's my end goal, to win, is to win the championship. You know, with my team. That's what I always wanted to do, and that's what I set out to do. I kind of just ranked here for fun, you know, just to, you know, see if I could do it again. And, you know, now I'm just chilling. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments, and I'll try and answer it. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna be streaming more often now. Not every single day, but, you know, I'll try to at least 2 or 3 times a week for you guys. You know, just ranking and chilling. I hope you guys answering some questions. And yeah, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace out.